Greetings, sir. Today we'll be doing a presentation on interaction design, and our group number is 11. We have 5 members in the team. Firstly is Yixing, we have Rui Jia, Eric, Billy, lastly myself. I'll be starting the presentation. So I'll first like to introduce what is problem space. So problem space refers to a set of goals in creative process without specifically any solution details. So according to the National Artificial Intelligence Strategy 2.0, which aims to use artificial intelligence to promote economic transformation and development, we have specifically chosen biomedical science, which contributes to Singapore's large portion of GDP. And in biomedical science, we would like to focus on the shortages of nurse due to heavy workload. So it's mentioned in this article, it's a Channel News Asia article published on the 12th of March this year, 2024. The respondent, which is a nurse in the hospital, actually indicates that the burnout and job dissatisfaction have contributed to nurse leaving the professions in the search of alternative career path. So because of the workload, there is lesser and lesser nurse in the field. So thus there's a shortage, and the implication of this shortage will cause adverse effect on the quality of medical healthcare, increase of workload and stress for the other medical staff or other nurses in the hospital, and also it has a bad impact on sustainability of the healthcare system. So our group, this is the task one for our group, and we have come out a AI solution to tackle this problem. I'd like to pass the next portion to Yixing, who will be sharing with us more about the solution our group has come up with. Yixing, please.
So we will introduce AI robot to solve these problems. I will share with you about the important role of artificial intelligence robot in medical care. First of all, we can see that AI robots solve many tasks for nurses in hospitals, allowing them to focus more on paying attention to patients. For example, AI robots can assist patients with navigation and help them quickly find the departments they need to go to. This not only improves the patient's experience but also saves nurse time. Robots can also assist patients in completing registrations and making appointments, making the registration process easier. Secondly, AI robots play an important role in medication management. It can reduce patients' waiting time. The most important thing is the 24-hour function of AI robots. It can monitor the patient's condition anytime and anywhere. Unlike humans, AI robots can maintain efficient operations and always pay attention to patients. Next, I will introduce the interaction type and the interface type in AI robots. First, let's look at the interaction type of AI robots. We can use instructing by indicating the destination to the AI robots. It can use advanced artificial intelligence to monitor the surrounding environment in real time. Currently, reach the corresponding location and reduce errors caused by nurse. Secondly, is conversing. It's also an important way. By talking to AI robots, people can express their needs, and the robot can act as a bridge between patients and nurse. In addition, manipulation is also important. Nurses can operate AI robots for education and training, improve their professional and interactive learning. Next, I will explore the interface type. Augmented reality technology can help nurses better understand medical knowledge. Nurses reduce errors, and improve nurse skills and confidence. Touch screens can make the robot display patient's information through the touch screen interface. It can also display hospital and nurse schedules. Multimedia support. Many services enable high-definition video communication and real-time data to improve the experience. This is all about the detailed introduction to the problems and solution. Next, we will please 瑞佳。
The life cycle model contains 5 phases. The first is requirements analyze phase, and aims to clarify research objectives and identify core objectives and focus areas, related sectors to understand AI applications needs. Develop strategy aligns with Singapore's AI strategy. Then is design phase. Develop an overall framework, create a detailed research plan and learning roadmap for each problem, identify indicators and assessment methods for machine research and learning outcomes. Third is implement phase. Collect relevant data on biomedical science fields, conduct technical research on AI-related technologies, develop specific applications to solve real-world problems in the biomedical science sector. And then is evaluation stage. Evaluation, search, and learning outcomes, and analyze whether expected goals are being achieved. Continually improve to meet new requirements and challenges. And the final is promotion and application phase. To promote the research results, applications, and the talent develop of artificial intelligence technology to promote international cooperation. And that's all.
Okay. I'll continue with task 4, which is the low fidelity prototype. So low fidelity prototype refers to an early stage representation or model of a design concept. And out of the 4 prevalent categories, and our group chooses storyboarding to further illustrate our AI solution. So there are 5 diagrams that I would like to show you. So this is the first one, which is an indication of the registration and appointment making of our robot, which can help to alleviate the workload of nurses, which in terms which then helps to solve the shortage of nurse. This is the next diagram which helps to represent the temperature taking function of the robot. Next will be the injection. After that will be the disinfection, and also this will be the transportation of patients around the hospital. So these are the prototypes that we have made to help to illustrate the functions of the robots, the AI robots, which can lighten the workload of the nurses, then the shortages can be solved. Okay, next part we will move on. I'll pass the mic over to Eric, which will be sharing task 5 with us.
Thanks, Mingshen. Now I'll be explaining my part, which is data gathering. Next slide. We chose questionnaire for our data gathering technique. The reason is because questionnaires can be distributed to a larger population without additional resources for data collection. Here's our plan to conduct the questionnaire. We will do an online questionnaire, so the respondent can do the questionnaire anywhere and anytime they want. Our online survey consists of both open and closed-ended questions, asking about respondent familiarity, interest, concern, and overall opinion for the AI robot. Then we distributed our survey to a small scale of population by sending email invitation. 15 to 20 people will be recruited to participate in our survey. Our potential participants are nurses, patients, and doctors. Some of the challenges we faced while gathering the data was due to low responsiveness. Some people might not participate in the survey, which will affect the validity of the feedback. That's all for my part. The next part will be explained by Billy.
Okay, so the next part I'm going to be talking about is the quantitative and the qualitative data analysis for our survey. So basically, quantitative data involves summarizing numerical data to understand the response from a respondent's perspective. And the qualitative data analysis is identifying and extracting meaningful informations and highlighting the keywords to summarize and understand the overall sentiments or opinions that are expressed by the respondents. Next slide. So I'm going to be covering the quantitative data analysis first. So the survey is taken by 16 people. And as we can see here, the majority of the people are aged between 18 to 25, and only one respondent is under 18. Then we can see that the respondents are mostly female, which consists of 75% out of the total response, meaning out of 16 people, 12 of them are females and only 4 of them are males. And for the first question that relates to the AI robot solution is, how familiar are you with AI robots in a hospital? So by response, we can see that most of the people that took the survey are pretty familiar with AI robots in the hospital environment, with 7 of them answers 3, which is moderately familiar, 4 are very familiar, and another 4 are somewhat familiar, and only 1 respondent is unfamiliar. Next question is, what tasks do you think is or are suitable for AI robots in the hospital? This question reveals the respondents' opinions on tasks suitable for AI robots in the hospital. The most popular task chosen by respondents is guiding visitors to various departments which have certain response. Next. The majority of the respondents found AI robots useful in helping medical staff tasks or patient needs, where 8 of the respondents rate their helpfulness as 4 out of 5. Benefits of AI robots. The respondents believe that AI robots in hospital can lead to an increase for the accessibility to healthcare services. Next slide. How comfortable are you interacting with AI robots during your hospital visit? 7 respondents rate their comfort level as 4 out of 5, and the lowest rating is 3, which has another 7 response, meaning the overall of the respondents are comfortable with interacting with AI robots in hospital. Concerns about privacy and data security. From the response, we can see that the majority of respondents are a little concerned about their privacy by having AI robots in the hospital, with 6 respondents rate their level of concern as 3, and 5 rates their level of concern as 2. Next question is, do you agree with the solution of having AI robot in hospital? The majority of respondents agree with the solution of having AI robots in hospital, where 5 of the respondents strongly agreeing, and 7 respondents agreeing, and only 4 respondents are moderately agreeing. So this is the qualitative data analysis for the features like most about AI robots. The respondents appreciate AI robots' ability to improve the efficiency in the hospital. They also suggest that by improving the medical database and AI robots, it could further enhance the patient's experience in the hospital. Okay, that is it for our presentation, and thank you.